after the US blast on Iran, uranium enrichment site yesterday. Now, Iran has fired 13 missiles at US facility in Qatar and two other places. Okay. Now, Donald Trump has come out to respond to this. Now, we're going to take a list of what Donald Trump said. And after this, don't go anywhere. We're going to be also be hearing a 1-minute clip of the crown priest of Iran. The message is said to the supreme leader who are put to be the president because he's against the leader. Is in support of Israel and US on this matter. Okay, don't go anywhere. It's a short video and it's very rich. Please give it a thumbs up and please share as we watch. Thank you. Iran has officially responded to our obliteration of their nuclear facilities with a very weak response, which we expected, and have very effectively countered. There have been 14 missiles fired, 13 were knocked down, and one was set free because it was headed in a non-threatening direction. I am pleased to report that no Americans were harmed and hardly any damage was done. Most importantly, they have gotten it all out of their system and there will hopefully be no further hate. I want to thank Iran for giving us early notice, which made it possible for no lives to be lost and nobody to be injured. Perhaps Iran can now proceed to peace and harmony in the region, and I will enthusiastically encourage Israel to do the same. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America.
So today, I have a direct message for Ali Khamenei. Step down, and if you do, you will receive a fair trial and due process of law, which is more than you have ever given any Iranian. To other senior regime officials, those of you whose hands are soiled with the blood of the Iranian people, you too will have to face justice. But we will not repeat the mistakes in other failed transitions. To those of you who are loyal to the Iranian nation and not the Islamic Republic, there is a future for you in a democratic Iran. If you join the people now, the choice is yours to make.
Thank you for watching. Now, you've just heard from the crown priest. We heard what President Donald Trump said and the crown priest of Iran. Now, let's take a listen at one other short clip of about few seconds. Okay, we'll come back, we'll wrap it up.
Seeing everything happening since Thursday, I can only imagine the joy of the Iranian people watching rain freedom on Iran, killing every single IRGC commander who's been in some way, shape, or form involved in suppressing and oppressing the Iranian people.
What are you hearing about what's really going on?
What's really going on? About 85 to 90% of the people, ordinary Iranians, are against the government.
If 85 to 90% of Iranians don't like the regime, why hasn't it been toppled? Why haven't the Iranian people managed to do that?
The Iranian regime kind of lives by fear, and they have killed hundreds and thousands of people throughout this last 40 years in Iran. There is actually mass graves in Iran that nobody knows about from the people that were against them, and they basically carry execution. Just this year, they carried out about 1,700 executions.
1,700 public executions. Where everybody's supposed to come to the downtown and watch them kill somebody.
And watch the hangings and all of that stuff. And the thing is, right now, as I hear from some of my other friends in Iran, that there is police knocking down doors every night, arresting people. Anybody that now the new label is Israeli spies. And they arresting them even if they had nothing to do with Israel, just because of their views and stuff. So the government rules by fear, and it's the fear that drives everything right now.
You can relate to this. You had to flee Iran when you were 19 years old. You had to sneak across the Turkish border to escape Iran because they were after you.
Yes, absolutely.
Why? You were a troublemaker, as you put it?
I was a big troublemaker in Iran, yes. And I did a lot of things that they didn't like. And we did a lot of protests. We did a lot of different things that I wasn't supposed to do, say it that way, at that time. And there was an execution note out, so I was warned and was able to, fortunately, get out of it.
All right, thank you so much. From this last clip you just listened to, and that of the crown priest, it's obvious some Iranian citizens are pretty in support of Israel and US. They are not in support of their government. Now, come to think of it, Iran fired missiles at US military base in Qatar, Iraq, and one other place. The question is, were they aware that they were invading another, sovereignty of another country? Or were they expecting this country that hosts or has a US military base not to respond? Now, from the way things are going, from the way Iran want to go, just take a look at this, please. The way they are going now, they're going to end up turning themselves to public enemy. They're going to turn many nations against them. And number two, for what that message I saw today, they said they're going to send a kind of they're going to send spider something, sleepy something. I forgot. Now let me just put in a layman word. I'm trying to get the right word, but let me put in a layman word. They're going to send some individuals like spies to US. They say they're going to, export them. You understand? To US. Now these people will be there. They are individuals that will just be like they are humans, but they are more like zombies. You understand? Now they don't do anything on their own. Is the instruction given to them, they will act like 9/11. You understand? Like what those guys did in 9/11 stories. For those of you that know it, you understand? That's what I say. And I say thank God, because this is the time that Donald Trump is really securing the border of US. So now it has made them, the United States of America, also to be on alert, high alert, you understand, to secure border. Do you understand? And I'm pretty sure this is also going to affect especially those from the Middle East. You understand? Getting entrance to America is going to be extremely difficult. But however, these guys, they know how they work. They may not necessarily get it from there. They can just obtain passport from that place and still get it. But I believe US is on high alert. So, to me, I'm in support. I'm in support of what Israel and US is doing, because Iran, to me, they are a threat. Iran is a threat and a terror to the world. What's your take on this, friends? Please drop your opinion in the comment section. Let me give you the thumbs up and please share. Thank you.